클로저스.
살살 하자고. 건강 챙겨가면서.
물질 변환 개시! 좋은 거 나왔어요?
나도 저 안에 들어가면 안 돼? 그게 내 클로저.
What's up, man?
얘들아 무리하지 마라. 건강이 제일이야. 그때의 힘을. 네, 맞다. 너무 험하게 부려먹지 말라고.
Takes so long to die in this game. It's like 20 seconds to come back. It's really annoying. Just get back up. I want help with this, man. Why doesn't anyone play this anymore? All the games I like, it's just no one plays them. It's frustrating. Stop playing fucking Fortnite. Boring ass shooters. Everything I like is just not popular. I hate the humanoid bosses in this game. Fucking stagger. Too hard to hit because they're such a small target. The monsters are much more tolerable. Have a better hitbox.
얘들아 무리하지 마라. 건강이 제일이야. 약발 좀 받아볼까? 내 몸에 피가 돌아오는 한번 버텨보라고.
I know you're joking, Dan, but I've had a really difficult day. I don't need to... Just past week in general has just been hard. Trying to just get my mind off everything that's bothering me. Yeah, just you're not saying anything I don't already know. So I'm dealing with a lot right now. I don't need people telling me things. I know I'm frustrated. Should just turn the stream off. Been in bed all day, not wanting to do anything.
이제 쉬어도 되는 건가?
I uninstalled Avengers. I needed the hard drive space, and it's just like not worth playing right now. I've been really irritated lately. I'm sorry, Dan. I know you didn't mean anything by that. It's just... things have been difficult. I've been, like, really depressed lately. It's starting to affect me physically. And that's why I complain sometimes. I'm sorry.
얘들아 무리하지 마라. 건강이 제일이야.
When I'm in physical pain, it's hard to ignore it. I wish I could just be normal. I'm not, I'm a fucking mess. Yeah, I didn't mean to yell at you, Dad. I've had a lot of pain from my stress lately, and it makes me agitated. I'm sorry.
약발 좀 받아볼까?
I don't know any of these gimmicks. I've never fought this boss before.
너무 험하게 부려먹지 말라고.
Thank you guys. Sometimes I can't control my frustrations because I deal with a lot. My mind makes things really hard for me. It just causes me physical pain and says bad things about me all the time. It's a miracle I can function at all, basically.
내 몸에 힘가 돌아오니.
I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. I stopped playing this after they put this out. What am I supposed to do? Humanoid bosses in this game are ass. They're so hard to hit, and they have just permanent hyper armor. Come on, revive!
약발 좀 받아볼까?
the fuck am I supposed to do? Come on, get up, dipshit.
약발 좀 받아볼까? 뭐? 장난은 그만하지.
How did he grab me out of my super? What the fuck? Come on. I have like unlimited lives. It's just annoying. He doesn't get stunned or anything. He just walks through everything. That grab is obnoxious. Fuck this boss. Why does he just keep doing that non-stop? I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. It doesn't tell me. What the hell, man? I'm tired of this virus. I'm tired of it. I want to go somewhere. I'm going crazy being in this house. Why haven't they cured it? I miss my friends. I'm so lonely. Everyone's dying or leaving me. They leave me behind. I believe it's been like 9 months of this shit. Why is it still going on? I need to see my friend. Someone besides the cats. This boss is making me really angry. How many times is he gonna do this stupid gimmick? Why is it a one-shot? So much pain from my stress. Sometimes I just want to give up. Just delete the channel and just leave. Find someone else who's better than me to watch. Not a mess like I am. I'm no good for anyone. Fuck you, shit boss. hate the fucking inventory in this game. Stop giving me all this shit. I don't want it. So aggravating. You don't need to be this many items. I don't want them.
총성 파견 중 이상무.
Just get rid of it all. Hate fucking inventory management. Just make a game where you can just carry everything. Stop bitching at me to fucking get rid of that shit I don't want.
하나는 넉넉히 가져왔다고. 혼자서 잘하고 있으려나? 저쪽 숲은 가지 마.
Honestly, I feel like just getting hit by a bus right now. I'm tired of my depression. I'm tired of my anxiety.
저쪽 숲은 가지 마.
I'm tired of how it affects me physically. It's just so draining to deal with. This stupid virus has just made it worse.
재미는 혼자서
I don't want to deal with it anymore. I just want to be a normal person. Tired of having to fight this every day of my life. No break.
저쪽 숲은 가지 마. 무비 트랩 깔았거든. 하나는 넉넉히 가져왔다고. 채민우 놈 혼자서 잘하고 있으려나? 채민우 놈 혼자서 잘하고 있으려나? 저쪽 숲은 가지 마. 무비 트랩 깔았거든.
How's the stupid inventory full again?
무비 트랩 깔았거든.
I don't want this shit. Get rid of it. Fucking aggravating.
넉넉히 가져왔다고. 하나는 넉넉히 가져왔다고. 하나는 넉넉히 가져왔다고.
어서 오십시오. 부디 조심하셔야 합니다. 어서 오십시오.
I don't know why you guys watch me, honestly. I'm a fucking worthless mess. It's better streamers to watch that are normal. And don't have broken brains like me. Aren't failures like me either. I'm not good enough. Keep want me to play this stupid generic anime shit. These characters all look the same, like. And then the actual game. Look at the actual game. It's just like awful flash animation and little chibi models. they they spend all the money on the character art, and the actual game is just like nothing. I don't get the appeal. I'm sorry I'm upset. It's just my stress has been giving me really bad tension headaches lately, and it puts me in a lot of pain. And then I get anxious about the pain, and I just feel even worse. It's just a vicious cycle. I just get exhausted dealing with my anxiety. It's just hard to deal with. And the pandemic has just made it worse. I can't see my friends. I haven't really seen anybody for more than a few minutes for months now. And it's just really draining. My aunt died to the virus, and that just makes me really scared of it in general. You couldn't even do a funeral. She's just gone. My grandpa died last year too. It's just I work so hard at this, it just doesn't pay off. It never will. Because I'm not good enough.
行くよ。
Sometimes my anxiety just... Sometimes I just want to just jump in front of a bus. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm tired of dealing with it. It's just a never-ending battle. It's just gonna kill me anyway. This virus doesn't kill me, my anxiety will. I'm dealing with rejection and heartbreak too. I just kind of realized no one's ever going to want me because I'm too messed up. I'm not good enough. No matter how hard I work at this, I just keep failing. I hate having to ask you guys for donations all the time, but it's just the reality of it. I don't make much. It's a struggle to run this channel. It's really hard. I don't get what I deserve. There's some good stuff on here today, at least. Good haul today. It's just people have taken advantage of me and my kindness. I have a really hard time trusting people. I've been hurt a lot. Been thrown away like garbage and just... It's just hard when my virus, not my virus, but my mental illness just, it causes physical pain, and I can get, part of the reason why I get agitated easily is because I'm usually in pain. The only time I'm like not in pain is when I'm working on this stuff. That's why I keep doing it. But I just wish to be normal and just not have to deal with this all the time. It's just hard to endure sometimes. At least people are starting to be more understanding of what I deal with because of this stupid virus. There's less of a stigma towards mental illnesses now. Just everybody is an anxious wreck right now. I know that's selfish, but it makes me feel a little better that people are actually starting to understand what people like me deal with on a daily basis. People have definitely made my life difficult because I'm mentally ill and things are harder for me that others take for granted. It takes a lot of pride for me to ask for donations, but I know you guys understand. I'm proud of how hard I work, though, even though I don't make what I deserve. I still keep fighting. I know that that's a good trait to have. I have every reason to give up on everything, but I haven't. And I just try to remember that when I can. And I have every reason to just give up on life and this channel and everything, but I don't. I still keep fighting. Yeah, I know that's a very good trait to have. I shouldn't have to suffer as much as I do, but I do it anyway. It's just sometimes it comes out in my videos and stuff, and I'm sorry. I can't always just pretend I'm feeling okay when I'm not. It's just things don't work that way. Sometimes I do feel like shit.
教えてやろう極限の拳を
I don't know what you said, it just says at. I don't know what that means. If you type something, I can't see it. Nah, this is not wanting me to play today either. Let's just play something relaxing. I did get paid today. Let's see if I can find something to buy. Is this what you're supposed to do when you're depressed? Just buy shit. See if there's anything.
お前の力を示してみろ。その俺が見届けてやろう。行くぞ。敵将討ち取ったり。
敵将、あたしがやっちゃったから。
貴様の力、わしが直々に見定めてやろう。くだらん。なぜ俺が雑魚の力試し。
Yeah, I know. I wasn't intending to show it on the channel, on the stream. Someone posted it in my Discord. Sorry, I'm just out of it right now. My stress has been really fucking with me lately. The past 2 days, I've been just really bad headaches. When I get those tension headaches, it's just hard for me to function. It's just, everything's just kind of been piling up, and it makes me, I get agitated because I'm in pain. Legend of LV Boo of the Three Kingdoms. It actually does say LV Boo. That's pretty great. I don't know what this game is, but LV Boo is that's the best thing I've seen today. It's like the classic misspelling is like correct according to them, I guess. There was some new beat 'em up that came out today. It doesn't look great. Let's see if I can find it. Lot of bad looking ones. What is this? No, hard pass on that. It's called like Exit Limbo or something. Karen Simulator. I'm sure that's a classic. No, I think I'll pass on that one. It doesn't look that great. I did play the demo. It felt really janky. It's really hard to make a beat 'em up. I think people don't understand that. Just like it's hard to make a good FPS. You know, if your FPS has like nothing but hit scan enemies and it's predominantly single player, then it's probably not going to be very good. But there's even more that goes into a good beat 'em up. I'm glad that people still try, but it's definitely an uphill battle. A lot of times they haven't played the good ones, or they just don't know what made those games good. Like the guy that did Fight and Rage obviously had a lot of experience, and he basically just delivered a game that's similar to that, but it doesn't have any of the artificial difficulty or the janky mechanics and stuff that are byproducts of being arcade games designed to get your money. But it's really hard to find beat 'em ups of that quality. There's always something wrong with them. It's always artificial difficulty, or there's like no moves, or the game is too long. Or not necessarily that it's too long, is that it's too long without really needing to be that long. That's the issue I have with Shing. I don't see why that game needs to be 8 hours, or 6 hours, or whatever it is. It's a very draining game to play, and there's like not really anything to keep you motivated to keep going. I wanted to try Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, but it's like never on sale. I would have thought it would be like $20 by now with like 2 seasons of DLC, but it's still like crazy expensive. And I'd only play it for the single player because the netcode is typical ArcSys delay based crap. It's like the single player stuff looks really cool, but I can't justify paying $60 for that. It's a bad game. I haven't really seen anything about it. I just know that it has a ton of DLC. It's weird that they haven't discounted it yet. What's wrong with it exactly? I don't really know much about it. Let me see if I can... I can't believe how awful the PlayStation Store is right now. It's like, do they want people to spend money on here? Like, they make it so hard to find anything. It's like, you guys just like, nah, we don't want your money. Nope, still $60. That's crazy to me. It's been out for like what, like 6 months? Normally with like games with tons of DLC, they they steeply discount it by this point because if you actually want to be competitive at the game, you still have to spend like $60 on all that stuff anyway. But they don't really do that with that game for whatever reason. It has like cooldowns, doesn't it? Yeah, that sounds pretty bad. I'm not going to do it. It's $60. I'm not paying that much. I paid for this today. Apparently, you can just like skip the farming parts completely. You can have the computer do it. It looks like it's going to be really good. I watched some footage from someone who got it early. That person seems to get a lot of games early. It's a really small channel too. I watched like an hour of the footage today. I skipped through a lot of it. It seems like it runs well at 60 FPS. Also, someone in my community offered to split the cost with me. So to get it on PC, it's only going to be an extra $20. But since I can, since I play my Switch a lot more these days than the start of all this crap, it's actually nice to have. So I'll be doing that on the 9th. I'm gonna look up the Godfall system requirements. I don't think anybody has a review key yet. I did apply for one, but I doubt I will get one. This looks better than Avengers. I uninstalled Avengers. What really sucks is it's fucking Epic exclusive, so you can't refund it. There's no reviews. I don't know why they had to get money headed, not just put it on Steam where people would actually play it. It looks like a pretty competent game. I'm kind of on the fence because it's $60 and the requirements are steep. Who knows if it's a crap port. CPU wise, I'm fine. RAM, I'm fine. Uh, GPU, I'm like borderline from what they're saying here. But that might be with everything on. Generally, with like PC games, there's something you can turn down, like shadows or like ray tracing or whatever. Things that don't really impact the image quality, and it'll be fine. That if people do have early keys, they're not talking about it. They're actually honoring their embargo, so who knows? I have pretty common parts in my PC. I have like the pretty much the best stuff in the mid-range. So I'm sure there'll be someone on Reddit or something that'll let me know, like, hey, I have these parts and it runs like garbage, and I just simply won't buy it. $16 for Jump Force. uh I wish Pirate Warriors 4 got as much new stuff as Jump Force. I like that game despite its flaws, but I don't know why they're selling almost 10 new characters and they have like no content to go with it. It's really weird to me. I still have fun playing it, but I have nothing left to do. Controls aren't working. Gotta fix that. Sit through the loading again. No.
邪魔だ。
Did you apply for that Godfall key? I did.
当然の結果だ。古代種の力、侮ってもらっては困る。
Probably not going to give it to channels like ours, though. It's probably just going to be the big guys.
信じられん。
I got paid today, so I was thinking of pre-ordering it, but I'm on the fence because the system requirements seem really steep. I'm sure I could probably get it running fine, but I don't know. You're probably not missing much. As far as I know, no one has a key yet. Or if they do, they're all actually respecting their embargo. I don't expect to get one. It seems better than Avengers. I mean, I still enjoyed Avengers despite its flaws. Do I have a different link? No. Just the one on their Twitter. I can send it to you again. At the same time, I'm kind of wary about trying another Western action game because they're generally terrible. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to trust them, Western developers, to make an action game twice in the past 2 months. It doesn't help that it's stuck on the Epic Game Store, so if I don't like it or it runs bad, I'm stuck with it. That's something that's really holding me back too. The Epic Game Store has like a fraction of the functionality of the Steam store. No, they actually do have refunds. Actually, check this out. Girl, this might be useful for you as well. When are projects eligible for a refund? Games and products are eligible for refund within 14 days of purchase. However, you must have less than 2 hours of runtime on record. Products that include... Okay, all the rest of that doesn't matter. So, I guess it's actually very similar to Steam. Now that gives me some confidence at least. I feel like I could buy it. It's like, first off, the game needs to run. It needs to run well, and then secondly, I need to actually like it. There's also no word if it has crossplay, so That's kind of a red flag for me too. I don't know how many people will be playing it. I don't know if I want to get myself into another Avengers situation where even when I was enjoying playing that game, you couldn't find anybody because the player base was so small and the matchmaking was broken. They seem to be doing things better than Avengers has been doing it, but I'm still a little bit worried about that. You want a good example? Look at this. 671 people playing Avengers right now. For a AAA game, that's bad. That's really bad. Closer's the game I was playing the beginning of this stream when I was really depressed. That has like 400 people on right now. So, Avengers on PC is just barely doing better than a niche Korean MMO from 6 years ago. Not a good look. Oh, you want me to DM it to you? Alright. Yeah, 2 archers. That's a great way to get people to come back to your game. 2 archers in a row. What were they thinking? Apparently the Kate Bishop was supposed to be the first one, even before Chadwick Boseman died. I think Black Panther was supposed to be the second one or the third one. They should have put him first, honestly. I think that would have helped. It doesn't even really seem to matter anymore. They said that they basically indirectly said that they didn't want to show what they had of him because of Chadwick Boseman passing away, but it's like it doesn't even matter at this point. They're so far behind on things that were supposed to be delivered last month. Who knows when he's going to be in the game? Not anytime soon, at the rate they're going. I called that back when it came out, too. Like, back when I played the beta and it crashed on me like 3 times, and the frame rate was terrible, and then the full game came out and it barely worked, and somehow I had the patience of a saint to actually beat the game and max out one character, and I just stopped at that point. I wonder what Disney's going to do. Is Disney just going to pull the plug? It feels like just sinking more money into that project is not going to do them any favors. The best thing they could do is like relaunch it when it comes out on new consoles and make it free and basically just like completely overhaul the game. That feels like the only way that they can save it at this point. There's too many things that need to go right that won't go right. I think that's kind of the problem. I can be patient with games. I can also be impatient. Somehow I was patient with Avengers. But It was mostly the loot that made me stop playing. The patches did fix a lot of the problems. It stopped crashing. I got it running at a pretty stable frame rate, but the loot was terrible, and it's still not any good. You know, Neo and Neo 2 really pissed me off, but what kept me playing those games was the loot. Yeah, and the loot is really good in Neo 2 right now. There's still too many layers of RNG. I feel like they should patch it to make it a little less random. But that game does a really good job of making you want to go on and play it. It's pretty sad that a niche Japanese game that barely anyone is playing has better loot design than something that apparently lost the parent company $63 million. And Godfall looks like it has pretty good loot too. It looks like they got a lot of things right that Avengers didn't. I watched some gameplay. It looked pretty cool. I'm thinking about buying it. I paid for Sakuna, and a friend of mine on the channel, I actually game share with them, and they said they'd game share with me for Sakuna for the PC version, so I'll be able to play both. Only other expenses this month, not counting the PS5. That's dependent on if I can sell my own PC parts, and then if there's one actually available, and then donations to supplement the cost as well. I don't think all three of those things will happen. It's highly unlikely. I can do Hyrule Warriors and Godfall. I actually pre-ordered Hyrule Warriors today, but it won't take my cash for 4 more days. So I don't want to spend too much on my PayPal right now. I think it's going to be the last game for tonight, folks. I think I'm going to snack up and try to rest. Headache's mostly subsided right now, but I know it's going to come back. And I really apologize for getting upset at the beginning of the stream. I feel bad. Sometimes I just need to release like that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. Did I download the Common Rider mod? No, I didn't get around to that today. Oh, I forgot to turn the co-op trainer on. Well, shit. Definitely not playing as V. I'll tell you that right now. Not happening. I gotta back out. Hold on. Actually, let's just play this level. I don't feel like messing with the trainer right now. Just want to blow off some steam and end it tonight.
Come here.
That guy really do this? Well, I'm accounting for taste.
How old is Dante? They do the Dragon Ball thing where they just don't age past a certain point, apparently. He's definitely visibly aged more than, like, Goku and Vegeta, but he apparently has like the same kind of thing going on. I forgot to turn on turbo mode. No wonder the game feels slow. Kinda just getting used to using turbo in this game. Not quite there yet. How's it looking on stream? I lowered it down to 1080p and I'm getting pretty much a locked 144 FPS, which feels really nice on a game like this. I generally don't care about frame rates above 60 FPS for 3D games because it's much less noticeable. Unless you're playing a first-person shooter. Like, those games really benefit from high frame rate, but stuff like this is relatively fine at 60. I need to turn on turbo mode after I finish with this level and see if it still keeps it.
close. I can feel it. Come, get me! Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. You shall regret your existence.
It's gonna be cool how Virgil's gonna fight himself like 4 times in Special Edition. He's gonna fight himself like literally 4 times. There's the 3 Urizen fights, and then there's Virgil twice. So he's gonna fight himself 5 times. Unless they actually put in like a Nero fight or something, but it's probably gonna be like 3 Special Edition where you just fight Vante. The legacy of Vante never dies, ever since 2006. I remember the hype when DMC3 Special Edition got announced, and people were like on GameFAQs talking about how, like, you know, the Dante fight is going to be amazing with Virgil, and it's going to be like one of the best boss fights ever, and then it's just, no, you get Vante, who's just Virgil with a red coat. I'm pretty sure Vante is going to be making a triumphant return next week. All signs point to that being the case. I really don't think they'd bother making another boss fight. Vante. Yeah, Vante is a legend. They haven't said it yet, but I feel like they would have said something by now, but then again, they didn't tell us anything about Virgil's moveset until like a couple days ago, so who knows. I'm not gonna have a next-gen console at launch, barring a miracle, so I won't know. Let me see if I can turn Turbo on without it crapping out on me.
I'm not a fan of ruins. I like my cities lively.
How do I do million stab in this? I keep forgetting how to do it. Ah, okay.
Just gotta take it down.
So it's actually running a little bit better than the PS4 version will be. That's gonna have a high frame rate mode, but it turns the ray tracing off, and the PC version, for whatever reason, is not getting ray tracing. I don't care about it myself, but the principle of that is dumb, because we've had ray tracing on PC for like 2 years now. It's relatively new technology, but the fact that they're like apparently not going to patch the game to have that, I think is pretty whack for the people who care. You know me, I'm all about performance over graphic stuff. You don't notice, especially in a game like this. I don't care how many polygons. I don't care about seeing Dante's reflection in a mirror. I just want the game to run well. The rest is whatever to me. I have it maxed out right now, I think. I just knocked it down to 1080p because that stabilizes the frame rate above 100. 1440, it still gets around 100, but not that. A little bit inconsistent sometimes. This feels really nice. And this is what PS4, PS5 games are going to look like when I get one anyway, because my monitor is 1440p, and the PS5 does not support that resolution, so everything's going to be downscaled.
Up we go, I suppose. Seems like the fastest route. Well, that's gonna collapse. Can a guy get a break? I just woke up from a long-ass nap. Oh, they're just gonna let me through. Boy, wouldn't that be...
The only time I was ever good at this fight was when I did it the first time. And ever since then, I've been kind of not that great at it. But in my defense, I don't play this game much. It's doing good until I got here. Cavalier doesn't mess around. All in good fun tonight. I actually want to spend a lot of my orbs so that I can play Virgil and not have all the moves right away. There's my excuse. Ah, there we go. I got a royal release at least. I gotta start learning how to play on turbo. I've mostly played this game on, mostly played it on normal speed. That cut into my orbs there. That's good. Try to get it down more. Alright, well, I'm done for tonight.
Suffering defeat after defeat. That man.
I guess this is how I'll play Virgil. I'll play him on turbo mode with, turbo mode with 1080p, 144 hertz. It feels pretty good. I feel like I don't think most people actually use Royal Guard that much in 5 because the enemies don't attack that much. But would I not want all the moves right away? Because I'm not that great with Virgil. That's my reason, basically. Well, I managed to feel a little better streaming today. I'm glad I decided to do something today. I think Sakuna comes out on the 9th on PC. Thurns is going to game share it with me, so I asked somebody who had it early exactly what the easy mode for the farming entails. They said that you can just skip it completely. It seems like you can mostly skip it. I don't know how much that impacts your character progression, but that sounds good to me. I don't like sims. I don't like farming sims. It's cool that they have that feature though, so everybody can enjoy it, and vice versa. People who like combat farming. I don't know if I'll stick with closers. It feels kind of hard catching up when there's not that many people playing, and I haven't played it seriously in like... When was the last time I played? It had to have been like over a year and a half ago. It's a fun game, but I don't think relaunching it is really going to help. But I guess since they're publishing it themselves, it probably costs them like almost nothing. Anyway, I'll catch you guys, I don't know, sometime tomorrow.